Hey dolls, so I'm back. So I'm coming to do a video on this hair for you dolls and show you how I got this style and everything. Starting off, this hair is from Unice hair. It is a lace front wig. The wig did come already made, constructed. You don't have to do anything really to it. So it came in this box. It did come with care instructions, of course. All the wigs come with this pretty much. It did come in this net, and it did have this tag hanging on it. And it's 100% human hair wig. It doesn't give you the specs on it or anything, so I'm going to pull that up on my phone so I can tell you, because I really do not remember at all. But I do know it was a 10-inch, and I did get it cut, which I will get into in just a second. Brazilian, and it comes in straight. Get it in between 8 and 14 inches because it is a bob. So the inches that I got was 10, but it was too long for me. I can't even show you guys what it looked like before because I did already go take it to get it cut. But it was like a little longer. Like you could have wore it as like a shorter length hair, if that makes sense. Like it wasn't really a bob like what I wanted. So I did take it to my aunt and I got her to cut it for me. And I had this similar style before, but I actually had a sew-in with it, and I really wanted that style again with the wig. I did style it just a little bit different this time, but I'll show you the picture that I was inspired by. So this is the picture right here. And I had this style for my birthday. I got my aunt to cut a sew-in like it, but I pretty much got that same style with the baby hairs and everything. The only difference is, and this little piece just came loose. I need to slick that back again. But the only difference is that I didn't put it behind my ears right now, but I can still do that same thing. And I think it pretty much looks exactly like how I had it for my birthday, except for the fact that it is a wig, so I can have this style whenever I want to now. And it is just like a straight cut bob. I didn't want it to be really curled too much, just a slight bump to it. And I feel like this hair is really good for that because it's not too thick or anything. Like whenever I had that style previously, I did have a sew-in with longer hair, and it was really, really thick. So I had to go in and thin it out, 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 honey. Like I had to thin it out a lot. This one I actually feel like I could thin out a little bit in the back. It's a little bit bulky, which I may end up doing, but I wanted to come and show you guys how it looked and everything with the cut. So you can definitely take your wig, get it cut, or you can cut it yourself. I just didn't want to deal with it and try to cut it myself. I didn't want to mess it up. And I knew that my aunt had executed the style perfectly for me before, so I took it to her to cut again. I did just flat iron the hair and also use my hot comb to lay everything nice and flat up here. I haven't tied my hair down at all yet, so I'm pretty sure it will mold in better with my head and everything when I do that. But I really like it. I haven't did short hair in a minute, especially not that short, probably since last year, my birthday, and it's almost that time again in a few more months. So it's been a while, but I really like this style. It's really easy and effortless, and it's great for work because you don't really have to do much. Just run the flat iron in the morning. And yeah, I don't want to ramble too much. I want to show y'all guys how I did this hair, and I did it really easy this time. I didn't use any glue or anything. I only used hairspray, which was this spray right here, and it holds down a wig really good. Like if you can see, it's nice and it goes really good into my skin. Don't mind this little piece because it came loose. I need to gel that back, but it looks really good and everything. So I just used hairspray to put the wig on, and it's really easy. If you want to use hairspray, you can take it off every night. You can just put it in the center because you can't see the sides anyway unless you're going to pull it behind your ear. But yeah, if you just do it in the center, you can wash that off and take it off every night, which is what I do typically sometimes, especially like with the closure wig. It's easy to take them on and off all the time. So yeah, I really like it. I think it turned out great. I really like this hair. It's really soft. I think I worked with them before if I'm not mistaken, but yeah, the hair is really good, really soft. And I'm going to show you guys the back also. Oh, here's the back. I don't even know, did I curl it good enough? I might have missed some. Y'all, so I already started prepping this hair. I flat ironed it and I already kind of started to hot comb it to show y'all how to get this style, because it's really easy. So I already kind of prepped it. So the wig is not down at all. It's just on. And I didn't do my baby hairs or anything yet. But for this wig, I think I'm gonna do like the easiest method, which is just to hairspray it down. So I'm going to pull this side back. I got something. Okay. I'm gonna take my Gotta Be spray and I'm just going to spray it. I'm sorry I didn't put the camera on the smaller tripod, but I'm gonna try to move my mirror so I can see what I'm doing and show y'all at the same damn time. This, and you like so. Where that it gets over, it's easy to clean off. Just use some alcohol. So I'm just gonna fan it a little, and I think I'm gonna do 2 layers just so it can hold a little better, because I want it to last most of the week unless I take it off and redo it. I'll just put a little more, like not completely 2 layers, but just build it up a little. And this is like a super fast way to apply your wigs. Already sticky enough. This side is dry. Put a little bit. Alright. So you can check it to see if it's tacky by just touching it, but I already know it's tacky. So I'm just gonna pull the wig up and position it where I want it, and pull the hairs back out of the way so that they're not sticking to the gel or the hairspray. So I'm just gonna pull it up where I want it. And I went up way too high because I don't want it to be too far up on my head. And then you wanna just kinda like start pushing it into place. Like that, so it'll stick down. I don't know if y'all can tell on this side already, but it's already stuck down. And I got definitely way too much, like way up here, because I put it further back than I thought I was. But it's on pretty good. Like right here, I can see a little bit of lace lifted up, like it's not quite tacked down that good there. So I'm just gonna take the spray and barely spray any, just like a little bit, and rub it down. And that'll tack it down. And you can take your comb and really push it in. Parts that's kind of up, like if you pull it back, I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's a little up right there. And just spray it. Even if it gets on the lace, it's fine. And just push it down. And it's still wet because I didn't let it get tacky, so to get it to stay down, get your blow dryer. This method is really easy. You can do it throughout the week over and over. Sorry, my eyes watering. But you can do it throughout the week over and over. A lot of times I like to do this method just in the center of my head and not do it all the way across, because I can take my wig off every night and reapply. Like, to me, this method kind of lasts for a few days. But you can definitely go back in and kind of hairspray in some of the spots to get it to lay back down without having to remove it. And that will hold it for a little longer. I always like to go back on top with hairspray anyways, because I feel like it just melts it into the skin even better. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of baby hairs, a little, let's see. That's pretty much it for this video. If you guys have questions, leave them down below, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I love you guys so much. Bye guys.